That time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
It's the last window you're accessing. So
There we go. Right.
Recording, right. Okay, so I think we probably need to kind of give a refresher about what's happened, considering the last video on this series is going to be a bit of a deja vu situation because basically we worked through a couple of days. We got to the FA Cup. You had a very fun match with Everton, as is often the case in this playthrough. Seemingly every Merseyside derby is an absolute banger. And then I had I wouldn't say a comfortable win against Villa. It was a 1-0. I won't toot my own horn and saying that it was a comfortable win. Then we had feline related interference from yourself.
Yeah.
The save file, I wouldn't mind. Like I would have been with a save had I not been stuck in fucking negotiations with Leighton Baines at the time. Like literally, it was just the most inopportune time for that to happen, and literally just fucking got caught there. You know. Ooh, and Forrest has scored. Oh, against his former team as well. That's a bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward.
Is it Forest and Wolves tonight?
Forrest and Wolves and Gibbs White has just scored. Which is quite appropriate considering Gibbs White would have been 4 around the time this is, or probably 7 when this was happening. But in any case, so yes, Aston Villa had to replay that match, and Villa just knocked me out of the FA Cup. So and of course, not naming names, but somebody here pressed fucking save after, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, well, I finished it. They did, Jonathan. Not gonna lie. There was feline interference.
Yes. Now the thing is, I do have like your video, and I saw your fucking cursor go straight to the save game function. So I'm only messing. But yes, that's where we're at now at the moment. So, yeah, that is where
we
we're
are.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where we are right now.
Yes. So as things stand, I have now a date with Arsenal ahead of me now on Tuesday. Now, thankfully, I did play my reserves against Villa, so my first team, as relatively depleted they are, should be back for that.
My team is quite depleted as well. And it's not because of injury, but I do have many a player out with the Brazilian under-23s, and Torres is out with a twisted ankle as well. So I have a lot of midfielders and fullbacks out at the minute due to internationals. So
yeah, I've got a bit of a mix at the moment myself because I think Drogba and Kalou are still on international duty. The rest of the African players are back though, which is a saving grace to a certain degree. Yeah. Now I am still missing a couple of players injured. So if Rafinha looks to be, well, we're going to see fit the test now shortly, but I would reckon I'm going to be missing De Jong and Rafinha. Let's see. Much like the previous deja vu iteration, Arsenal are in talks to sign Gael Kakuta off me. So nice. I'm going to make the fucker pay for it, whether that be the case. I'm still in the ether at the moment about Leighton Baines. So at the moment, Arsenal have a bid on the table for Leighton Bridge. And my intention is to replace Wayne Bridge with
Leighton Baines.
But the Leighton Baines thing has gone a little bit cold. So I think I'll start off this session by getting that back on track.
if you give it a couple of days, you can negotiate with him again. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think in fairness, like when we had the calamity there with the save file, I had gone back into it. So I'm just going to table this now. Literally the same money that Wayne Bridge is off, or Arsenal are offering me for Wayne Bridge. So it'll just be a straight swap.
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes. I think I got it at the stage where I was at personal terms, and Everton would sell him if they got a replacement in on time.
Yeah,
Which I'll be honest, I'm running out of time. But again, the cards are in my favor here because I can just say no to the Arsenal deal if I need to.
fair
Um,
enough. Yeah,
so
kind of balls in your court because yeah, if you say no to Arsenal, there's nothing lost. You know what I mean? Kind of like,
yeah,
well,
and I've just on the topic of Arsenal, I have just signed off on the sale of Gael Kakuta, so that is now gone. That is now advanced into
one less talent to worry about.
well, Kakuta is was one of those. It was a false start, really. Like in the game here, he's down as a 3.5 star rating,
Yeah,
and I think for a club as good as Chelsea, I think that's fair. Like I think that would be the cutoff. Anything 3.5 to 4 star is always my kind of cutoff. I know that's probably a bit harsh, but
yeah.
um, I think if you're going to be kind of trimming the fat like that, I think you do need to. But that's just probably me. That's just me personally, I suppose.
Well, my Brazilians are back. My Brazilian and Australian are back. Um, on the 5th of February, so not too far away now.
Steady. Yeah, because I think Rafinha is would be missing anyway, regardless. But seeing that he is injured, it's all the one. So,
Yeah,
um, still unfortunately can't shift any of the squad players I'm trying to clear out. Again, not bad players, just want better ones.
that's fair enough. Yep.
Yeah. So, because like fuck yeah, man, like there's some players here I would have liked, yeah, like yeah, there's some young players here that they don't need to be floating around here because they're not gonna do anything. Oh, by the way, when you were saying there, Dave, that Aston Villa are signing Yakubu, yeah, that was Abu Bakari Yakubu you were looking at. his
Ah,
like the Ghanaian Yakubu as opposed to the Nigerian Yakubu that does all the rounds.
ah. No,
So there you go.
I'm quite light against Fulham. I have to start Shane O'Connor, young Irish lad, 17 years of age, in midfield. So
It's fair.
sucks because I got United after this.
But yeah, actually, I've got my kind of perhaps my I would say relatively busiest. Well, this is the kind of the good check month anyway, because I've got Arsenal, Newcastle, and Liverpool
Yeah,
all in the space of a month. So perhaps it's not
yeah.
the greatest time to be chopping and changing teams and clubs and players, but
FA Cup 5th round draw. Skip.
oh,
Well, if we're not both in it, don't matter. We can look at the.
but
Here we
you're in
are.
there, aren't you? You've
I am
got
in it. I am in it.
yeah.
So the FA Cup 5th round draw. Derby County.
Oh,
If I
yeah, that's
beat
who you've been drawn
Everton,
against.
if I beat Everton in the replay.
All right.
So Derby County. FA Cup 5th round draw. Millwall take on Watford. Man City have Doncaster. Liverpool or Everton have Derby. Man United have Aston Villa. Tottenham have West Ham. Charlton have Cardiff or Ipswich. Reading have Tranmere and Birmingham have Wigan. So not an awful lot of shocks there, to be honest.
Indeed. Whereas I think this is a good time to hmm. Okay, so I have a loan offer in for Steve Sidwell. Let's see. Okay.
Newcastle have signed Julio Cesar Casares for 1.6 million from Tigres
Hmm.
in Paraguay. No, Tigres in Mexico. You've had some offers from some clubs for Werich.
Yeah, Warwick. Yeah, he's one of
Werich,
our
yeah.
youth prospects, but again, kind of just is not one of the top ones really. So we're okay with
Fair.
that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
gonna try and play hardball here against Everton. Let's see if it works. Blackburn want to try and get Sidwell permanently, but what the fee they're offering is shy, you know.
Fair.
So let's view this offer, right? So Wayne Bridge are okay, right? So Arsenal are offering 14 million up front for Wayne Bridge, and then an extra 3.5 million over a year, and an extra 3 million after 20 games. It's actually not too bad. However, move that, and if you lads pay that forward, I think we have a deal.
You might get Leighton Baines after all.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, right. So so they have changed, Everton have changed their tune there now.
Stoke Eunice away in international duty. Tony Warner's out with a broken arm, and three players are doubtful for Fulham. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Blackburn, why you like this? Just fucking pay the money. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, like it's just right, add. Uh okay. Right. Thank you for saving here, by the way, Dave. Don't realize what you've just done, but thank you for saving.
The
Right.
saves before you lost Leighton Baines again.
Well, Wellington, indeed. Yeah. Okay. All right then. The deal sheets are in. Rural, rural, I should say. Okay, right. All right, Blackburn. If you want to play hardball, I'll play hardball with you. I don't know why they're haggling over Steve fucking Sidwell of all people. For fun. What are you fuckers doing? Uh, okay, this is the worst deal on paper for you. All right, come on. Right. Come on. Can we get some resolution to this, please? It's like, all right, here, lads, you're just taking the fucking piss here. No, 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 no. Right. This is not going to do. Right. That's it. Non-negotiable, lads. That's it. Take it or leave it.
Why they want
And yeah,
stupid
they've
money.
withdrawn it. No, it basically wanted to. So the wages part was fine. Like they were willing to pay the majority of the wages, but the problem was that they wanted to basically sign him for three million after 10 games. I was like, no, you're not doing that. Like that's completely undercutting his like transfer fee. You know what I mean? Like,
You know,
okay, granted he is a complete square peg in the system right now, but at least he can play both sides. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But like, okay, I want him to get out on loan and it'll be good for him because he's getting game time. But if I'm going to sell him, I'm getting my full price for him. You know what I mean? None of this fucking nonsense. So, okay. Right, here we go. London Derby, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Now, the last time I played Arsenal, I was bailed out by Solomon Kalou, who scored a last minute winner. So, the question is, will the same thing happen again?
you'll find out.
Yes. Okay, so Wayne Bridge is going to start against Arsenal. How appropriate.
Torres, what are you concerned about? You're fucking injured, you mother. You're not even playing today.
Unfortunately, Rafinha's still injured, so Belletti's going to get a start as well, which is not ideal, to be honest, but here we are. And okay, this is fine. So no Drogba. Ooh. Okay. And then Maluda out left and Cole out right. His layout is all over the shop again for whatever reason. But however. Okay. Hopefully this works out quite well, but considering my tactics keep resetting, I'm expecting this to go badly. All right then. And I think because it's my match, you are on comms for this one, Dave.
Are you up first? I've got Fulham.
Are you playing it? Are we playing at the same time then, are we?
Yep.
Ah, never mind then.
Yep, we are same time.
All right. See how this goes.
Right, Anfield.
Yep. And for me, the Emirates.
I need my
Timber.
salt and vinegar swirls. I need my carbs, man.
It's more your salts and electrolytes, really, is what you need.
That's my excuse.
Yep, that's fair.
All right,
And that's the
here we
state of play in
go.
the league as well.
Hold on, Liverpool. Fulham is capable of buying in 94.
Hmm. So they would have been League Two at the time, weren't they? They were like a fourth division team.
Shambonda, Gerrard. Oh, here we go. Jimmy fucking Bullard.
Hmm. The streets will not forget.
To be fair, the 2D kits he's put in here for the Adidas triple stripe beside are beautiful.
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh
Risa.
yeah, you used to have the 94 kits loaded, don't you?
I accidentally put them in.
You're really like back in the day, like.
Go!
And we have a goal at Anfield, and it's well, it shouldn't really come as a surprise based on the form guide. But Dave Armstrong, tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful finish as well. We're just having a check here to see if the linesman put his flag up. I don't think he has. Goals awarded, but it's a wonderful finish. John Anarisa, as he loves to do, takes a run down the left-hand side. It's on his left peg, as always. Floats the ball in. The keeper's late to it, and Ricardo Vazte just heads it easy into the corner. The keeper timed his run terribly there, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool.
And we also have a goal at the Emirates. However, there still seems to be some discussion between the referee and the linesman, but it looks like the goal is possibly going to stand. And it is. It actually isn't. The goal has been denied. Andrei Shevchenko had the ball in the back of the net, but it's been given off for offside. We'll get some updates on that, but it looks like Joe Cole actually was the one who was given the offside for it. Linesman was just a bit late with his flag. Shevchenko, the ball went up. The flag went up when Shevchenko tapped the ball in, but it was actually Joe Cole who's offside in the run up to that goal. So it's still goalless between Arsenal and Chelsea as things stand.
Man United are 1-0 up because of Gary Neville.
Gary.
We have a red card.
And we're going back to Anfield for another update, but it's not a goal this time, Dave Armstrong. Tell us what's happened.
Yeah, Jeffrey Q, he's coming to the back of Steven Gerrard. Now, it looks like he was going towards the ball, but he's left his arm out, cracked him in the back of the head, and it is a red card all day long. But I don't think there's any complaints here from Fulham. It is a terrible, terrible challenge. And stay with me. Oh, it's a big save from Casey Keller. Ricardo Vazte just testing the Fulham keeper there. Still 1-0, but Liverpool are hammering down on Fulham, who are down to 10 men.
Yeah, it certainly isn't a surprise that Fulham would have their backs against the wall against Liverpool, who have been going very strongly in the league themselves. Can't be said for Fulham right now, but it is still 1-0 to Liverpool thanks to that goal from Ricardo Vazte.
Top goal scorer with 13 goals.
Mm.
In correction, it was Jimmy Bullard who was sent off.
Oh, was Jimmy Bullard, was it? They look very similar in fairness. Well, there's a break on here for Chelsea. Come on. Fortunately, Shevchenko up front, so no chance of that fucking happening.
How are you guys doing though?
Shite. I've actually had not a single shot on goal or chance whatsoever. It's an all Arsenal. I need to have a look at my tactics again because this is not working. Now, that being said, Arsenal had not exactly setting the world alight here as well, but this is a good chance for them here now. Belletti's been caught upfield, and Petacek is at the bailing out there because Robin Van Persie should have scored that goal. He should have
Go!
scored. And we're back to Anfield as 10 men Fulham have been really struggling here against the home side, but it does seem to be an air of inevitability around Anfield, or is there, Dave Armstrong?
Yeah, Juan Arango's floated a ball in and Faye's kind of kept it out. Gerrard floats another one in, but the problem is they've doubled up on Ryan Babel and Arango's gone to the back post. His first goal for Liverpool, I believe, or maybe his second, not too sure. But it's a wonderful header from Arango. Second header and second goal for Liverpool.
Yeah, the South American starlet Orango has really impressed on his arrival to Anfield, and he has now just got opened up his
Go!
books officially with a 2-0 win, and we're straight back to Anfield with more of the same, Dave Armstrong.
Yeah, it's a goal and assist for Juan Arango, and he's floated, he's absolutely whipped the ball in with it's a frightening pace on it as well. Reese has taken the throw in, and Arango's just turned his man straight to the byline, and he's put this in with ferocious pace. And it's Vaz Tay again getting in front of his man, and Liverpool just before the halftime whistle. There it goes now, are 3-0 to the good against Fulham, and Ricardo Vaz Tay is on a hat trick.
Yeah, Vazte really tearing up a storm there against Fulham. And yeah, it's a very much comfortable affair there for Liverpool, as many people would have expected with Fulham. While their little bit of resurgence is doing quite well in the league, but still not enough to go up against the Mighty Reds as things stand. Halftime there, 3-0 for Liverpool in that contest so far. Come on.
I'm just waiting until you hear halftime. That way you can run through the score.
I'm actually into the second half here, Dave. Would you
Oh,
believe?
all right, I'm going.
You rattle away. Yeah, we'll catch the full time scores at the end there. I've registered my first shot on goal there, Dave. Would you believe?
Nice.
Yeah. Well, not really, but
Oh, what
whatever.
a save. What a save, Casey Keller. I'm lucky.
Right. Yeah, I've slung off Shevchenko and put on Pizarro up front, and Michael Woods is in for Doug Guzman, who is
Go!
well. It's been a goals aplenty at Anfield, as you can say. Well, I mean, one would only expect to be just get so much worse for Fulham, and it certainly seems to have Dave Armstrong.
Yeah, it's a second assist for Juan Arango. He's got a set piece on the right hand side. He's put this in with a little more time on it, and Reese has just jumped above his man at the back post. And the fullback has a goal for Liverpool. Second assist for Juan Arango. It's 4-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, Juan Orango seems to be really pulling the strings there at the moment at Anfield. It's now 4-0, and there really is fearful for Fulham here. It could very well be a cricket score going by the way things are going here at in Liverpool right now.
It's not second half's only fucking started.
Whereas I'm nearly at the end of my game.
Is it still 0-0?
For now, oh yeah, Gael Clichy just had a shot from outside the box there, but it's gone over. And the goals keep coming at Anfield. Dave Armstrong, a fifth has hit the back of the net. As a more the same.
Yeah, much more the same. I mean, this could be bad for Fulham. 50 minutes on the clock. Robbie Keane, who really hasn't had much input going forward, kind of playing in a false nine role, drops it off to Vaz Tay. He's got an assist. He passes it, squares the ball to Gerrard. Make no mistake about it. Gerrard puts all the force and laces through it, and it's straight in the back of the net. I'll keep you updated. There could be very much more here. from Liverpool, but at the moment, 5-0.
And it does look like the ball is in the back of the net again at the Emirates. And it looks to be for the home team, but there still seems to be more deliberations with the referee this time. We're just waiting to see confirmation. Is it going to stand? It is not going to stand. Dirk Kuyt did score for the home team, but it has been disallowed from the referee. Seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle from a corner. And yes, indeed, the bright-haired Dutchman got in the way of the ball. It seems if he actually just stayed away, Gael Clichy would have scored what could have been a winner against Chelsea. But the thing stand, it has been disallowed, and it is still goalless between the two London teams, Arsenal and Chelsea, as full time rapidly approaches.
I don't know what they are in
And
the game, but Birmingham have got a goal back.
I did see that, yeah. And yes, it is indeed. It is now full time at the Emirates, and Arsenal, despite their huffing and puffing, despite having the better of the chances, have failed to put Chelsea away here on home turf. It is 0-0 in what is a subpar performance from Chelsea standards. That is more ground lost now to Manchester United in their battle for the championship. But based off the balance of play, they will be happy to get away from the Emirates with a point intact. Very much chances of goal from both sides. Shevchenko had the ball in the back of the Arsenal net, and that was disallowed for offside. Likewise, Dirk Kuyt in the 91st minute thought he had the match won until the referee pulled it up for the same. Otherwise, it is a drum and drab affair here at the Emirates. 0-0 at full time.
Oh, nearly conceding. I got fucking Fulham. Nah, Birmingham had man sent off. Medi nasty.
Well, somewhat it lasted.
Penalty.
And the hits just keep on coming at Anfield. We knew it was going to be a long day for Fulham at Anfield, but I think it's going to get a little bit longer, Dave Armstrong.
Yeah, it's going to get a little bit worse for Fulham. Penalty has been awarded for the challenge of Sami Hyypiä. We're just about to take a look here and see if this penalty can be put away. It is Robbie Keane stepping up. He's not really had much to do this afternoon. He's kind of been playing a more deeper role. Let's see if he can convert. And he hits the post and he misses his chance to get on the goal sheet today. Robbie Keane, very, very obscure day for Keane. He's not really had much in this game at all. It's more been Vaz today and others. But yeah, I mean, he's done the dirty work, so he's done enough. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, stay with me there, Jonathan. Wanarango on the score sheet again, this time outside the box on his left foot. He rifles that into the top corner. What a goal from Wanarango. 6-0 here at Anfield.
Well, Wanarango, if there hasn't been any doubt over what he's going to bring to this Liverpool side, just roll up this match, play it back and forth on your DVD player, and you'll know exactly what the Venezuelan can do. What a performance from him, very much pulling all the strings in that number 10 role for Liverpool. A phenomenal signing by the manager there, and really is showing that Liverpool might not be out of this title race just yet, currently based on form. A 6-0 drumming now of Fulham at Anfield, and there's still 10 minutes to go in that match.
So, and we have our first hat-trick of the afternoon. Jonathan, is Ricardo Vazte, another assist for John Anarisa. And Vazte came in at the back post. Hyypiä just takes the ball, gives Reese a little bit of time and space to maneuver. He's floated that one in towards the back post. And I'll tell you what, Carlos Bocanegra has had an absolute nightmare this afternoon. He's not been able to handle any of that front line for Fulham, and it's 7-0 now at Anfield.
7-0, Andy. Whatever upper momentum Fulham thought they had with their managerial bounce has very much crashed back down to earth with the hat-trick of Ricardo Vazte, who certainly will be perhaps one of the surprise signings of the season. But Liverpool won't think that at all. And again, Dave Armstrong, the hits just keep on coming. Fulham are in serious dire straits now.
Well, they've gone a consolation goal because Simon Davies has had a rare set piece on the edge of the area. It's taken a deflection off the wall, gone past Pepe Reina into the bottom corner. So they've managed to get a goal. No clean sheet for Liverpool, but they'll take the 7 goals nonetheless.
Yes, if there are any Fulham fans still watching Soccer Tuesday here, my apologies for the force of habit there, thinking that Liverpool are putting 8 behind you. But I'm sure you can understand based off the form of your season of your team this season. You can understand where I was coming from. But yes, indeed, Davies does break the clean sheet of Liverpool here. A small recompense for what has been a very dire day in Merseyside. And I believe now it is full time at Anfield, and Liverpool have smashed Fulham 7-1 as we go now to the classified scores.